icebreaker. This is my first time to hear him speak on a formal setting. And Walter was born in the Philippines, but he has been here in Taiwan for how many years?
Over 19.
Over 19 years. There you go. He's married, has 2 beautiful kids, and he is going to share his icebreaker speech, 4 to 6 minutes, and his speech will be evaluated by Connie Kang, right? And the last speech from Angela will be evaluated by Afra Tan. So let us welcome Walter.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening. Yes. Thank you for your time. And my name is Walter. Actually, when I come to Taiwan and I speak to some Taiwanese here and introduce myself, my English name, I usually say Sui Jia El. That's not my name, English name. So some history about myself. My grandparents, which was 100 years ago, was from Fujian, and during I think the Civil War, they moved to the Philippines. And after that, they had my dad and then my mom, and then later on, I was born in Manila, and I studied there in a Buddhist school, and I was a very devoted Buddhist actually. My grandma goes to the temple to pray every week. And I remember when I was young, I go to the temple, and the only thing I like there is the food, the miso, noodles, and the free food stuff like that. So at that time, I was in the Buddhist school. I was very dedicated, and I had monks as teacher. And some monks were some are from Taiwan, like Taiwanese Mandarin teachers, because I studied in an overseas school. So in the morning was English and Tagalog, the Philippine language, and in the afternoon was Chinese and Mandarin and Taiwanese, Fujian. And then afterwards, in high school, my big brother came to know Christ through the 700 Club. I don't know how he got to know God through that, but actually I think one time was that he was watching TV and
TV, the 700.
700 Club. He came to know God through that. And afterward, he went to a church, and the church was in a university, actually, it was just a starting church, as I understand, as I remember. And then I went with him, our whole family, like brothers and sisters went with him. And after that, we came to know God through that, and I was baptized there. And then afterwards, after university, I came to Taiwan because my dad asked me to come. Because he said, here is better and stuff, and he wanted me to seek more opportunities here. And then after coming here, actually in the Philippines, I go to the church every week. It was an evangelical church, and I was very, as you would say, very devoted, but actually more just going there. I was like a Sunday Christian, as you would say. And then read the Bible and go to retreats and go to some small missions. And after coming to Taiwan, I just came to work. I work in an amusement center, which means I have to work on Sundays. So when I came here, I left God, as you would say. I lived my own life. I had my nighttime life, the pubs, clubs, stuff like that. And I did that for about 6 years, working in that company. And then at that time, I had an opportunity to go abroad to Australia to study. And then I quit my job. After I quit my job, I went to Australia. Then I went to Australia. It was God brought me back, because through a senior classmates, you would say, or like something. And then he brought me back to church. Then I went back to church again, and then later on, I came back to Taiwan. I was thinking, wow, I just wasted my 6 years. Didn't go, I left God, trying to live my life, and what? Did I find joy or peace? No, I was going for the world, but I didn't get it, so to say. Then afterwards, I came here, then I worked here. My first job here was, by God's grace, was at Taipei 101. The building at that time was at the 50th floor, and I was, as you would say, the site manager, not site manager, actually, I was the assistant project manager. So, assistant to the project manager, sorry. And then I was doing some, like, you know, the progress of the building and everything, and as you would know, in the buildings, when they're elevating, there's no walls, so I walk like this, and like, you could just drop and then go down to the street.
Living
Very
on the
easy.
edge.
Yeah, living on the edge. And then the elevator was a temporary elevator, so it's on the side of the building. So the elevator is like here, so it's you could see everything outside. And then the floor, like, you could see bottom very easily. So it was, in the beginning it was terrifying, as you would say. It was like, and then after a couple of weeks, I got used to it and it was okay. And then at the 50th floor, 60th floor, 80th floor, up to like 100th floor, I was able to take a picture of me on the top. And then that was one good part of it. And then my company wanted to send me to Kaohsiung to do the Mongkongyan project, which is IDA, you know, IDA, like the mall. And also afterwards, they say after 2 years, I'll be going to Dubai for a building project. But I was thinking, no, I don't want to live this life anymore. Because when you're doing the buildings, there's strong winds and harsh weathers. And there will be like typhoons and rains and